What's up? My name is Easy. You're watching Cold.Blooded.Envisions. Welcome to another video on this channel. If this is your first time watching, I want to thank you for joining and invite you to like and subscribe to the channel. But to get right into the video, we're going to build an enclosure today, as you've seen on the thumbnail. It's the same enclosure type that I showed you in the other room, but this enclosure is a lot smaller. It's for a different animal. The enclosure that we're building is the Animal Plastics T20 Enclosure, which is 6 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot. There's some cool customizations I'll show you once I get it built. But enough talking about it, let's get right into the video. Alright, so I've got this box here that Animal Plastics sent along with the pieces to build the enclosure. This box, I already opened it, and what it's got in it is some silicone, some screws, a bit for the screws, and then we also have, what else is in here? A key for the lock on the enclosure. And then there's instructions in here as well. So we've got 2 enclosures, so we've got 2 kits. Get rid of the garbage here. Alright, so like I said, 2 kits for helping build. It's got the silicone in there already, so you can go ahead and seal the edges once you get it built. I think that's really awesome, and you don't have to worry about did I get the right silicone? Is it going to harm my animals? Because they already put it in here just for you. So anyway, got the materials here. Go ahead and get started on the build. The instructions said to start with a bottom piece and a side. So what's really awesome is that Animal Plastics labels it. So this one says bottom piece and it says front of cage. So you know that's the back, this is the front, and this is the bottom. So go ahead and lay this down here, and then I'll grab a side. So the instructions, like I mentioned, says to grab a bottom and a side piece. One thing that's really cool is that, as you can see right here, it's labeled. Left side shows that this is the top and this is the front of the top. You could also see this indent here, and this is where the glass goes. So basically, we're going to start with this. It doesn't matter what side apparently, but we just want to start with a side and the bottom. So I'll get started with that. See, I've got both sides attached. That was the steps for the first part of it, is attach the sides to the bottom. And so now we're going to attach the back, and there's grooves in the back where that back piece is going to sit. They call it a dadu or dadu, something like that. But anyway, it's basically a groove where the back piece is going to sit. So I'm going to go ahead and attach that now. As you can see, it's starting to look like something. And now what it's telling us to do is put the front piece on. And so here is the front piece. And there's the grooves on this, or the dadu, like mentioned on the back side. You want to make sure that you put it in here carefully. You got to make sure it's lined up appropriately. Alright. We got the screws, so we got to screw this part in. we've got the front, the back, and both sides attached to the bottom. And now the last piece is the top. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this top piece inserted. Working in a small space, so it's a little bit more challenging. That's got it. Right. So the next step is to screw the bottom on, and the way they suggest you do it in the instructions is flip the enclosure over, but I'm building it on a table. I think that's if you're building it on the ground. This is a 6-foot table, and if you build it on the table, you can just screw it in from the bottom if you put it to the edge. So this is just a hack that I really appreciate, is bringing it to the edge of the table. I learned it on the 8-foot one. I didn't have to build that one by myself though.
Alright, so that about wraps it up for this video. Just wanted to show you the final product. As you can see, I went ahead and put in substrate and decorated these enclosures with what the animals need. Here's the final product. I hope you like what you've seen in this video today. If you do, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.